He's not based in NYC full-time, but guess what? He's in town. Right now. My heart skipped. Seriously? I'll text you his number. Hell, I'll set up the meeting myself. You want dinner? Or something more private? He winked. I typed Kai's name into my phone and felt it, relief. Real, clean, undeniable relief. Letting go of Cashin had once seemed like the hardest thing in the world. Now it felt like freedom. This time, I wasn't chasing a man who didn't want me. I was choosing a future, for myself, and for my son. The next morning, Alessia cornered me with a too bright smile. You don't mind if we move in for a bit, do you? She asked, arm looped through Cashin's like they were on a honeymoon. Cashin redesigned his house for me, but it's still under renovation. And hotels are so impersonal. Of course, I said, my voice smooth and cool as glass. Make yourselves at home. Our houses were in the same neighborhood, Cashin's mansion just 2 streets over. Letting them stay here was efficient and strategic. It saved time and effort. Besides, business ties still mattered, after all, and I wasn't about to burn a bridge just because I didn't want a personal one. Cashin played the role of perfect boyfriend. He hired a moving team to handle everything. Packed, shipped, and unpacked within hours. I stood by the stairs, watching him from the corner of my eye. And for a brief, shameful moment, my mind drifted back, to another version of this life. After that one reckless night with him, he'd sent Alessia to France like she was fragile and couldn't handle the truth. Then he joined her there, vanishing from my life like I was a mistake that needed to stay hidden. When they returned 5 years later, I was still the dirty little secret. Cashin had always looked at me like I was beneath him. Like I was lucky to even breathe the same air. He never looked at me the way he looked at her. I turned to head up the stairs when I heard the sharp thump of someone falling. Alessia. She tumbled down the stairs in a dramatic, sweeping roll, landing at the bottom with a sharp cry. Cashin was by her side in seconds. She burst into sobs, her face buried in his chest, until she turned her head toward me. Pouting. Innocent. Dangerous. Why would you push me, Isadora? She whimpered. I thought we were welcome here. Why would you go and do something like that? What? I blinked. I didn't, enough. Cashin's voice cracked through the hall like a whip. I told you to quit playing these games. If we're not welcome, we'll leave tonight. He scooped her into his arms, jaw tight, and stalked off. And Alessia, she just turned her head on his shoulder and smiled at me. That smug, superior, bitch smile that said, I won. Later that night, I heard a knock at my door. Cashin. Do you still have that diamond necklace I gave you on your 18th birthday? He asked. I blinked, surprised. Yes. Do you mind lending it to Alessia? We've got a formal dinner, and she didn't have time to shop. I paused, then turned to my jewelry box. Sure, I said, retrieving the delicate velvet case. Here. The necklace, the only gift he'd ever given me, used to be my most treasured possession. Now? It was just glass and gold. Even if Alessia never returned it, I wouldn't miss it.